Welcome back to 818. We're talking about a pretty serious topic this morning, drug overdose, and it actually is the leading cause of injury death in New Mexico. And our state's Prescription Drug Abuse Summit is scheduled to be held next week. Here with more on the summit and how it's going to raise further awareness about the very serious issue, both Ralph McClish and Dr. Harris Silver. It's good to have you both. Thanks for being here this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Interesting topic. As we mentioned, a pretty sobering one. What's the summit all about?
Well, the Prescription Drug Abuse Summit will take place on Tuesday, October 7th, down at the Crown Plaza Hotel. It's from 8 a.m. to noon, and it's free to the public. We're trying to entice the public to come out by providing them with a free breakfast and a great conversation on prescription drug abuse. We're going to have the U.S. Attorney, Damon Martinez, there, as well as an officer from the Santa Fe Police Department who is in charge of what's called the LEAD program in Santa Fe, and that's Law Enforcement Assisted Diversion. And it's a program out of Seattle that helps abusers of drugs or drug addicts find their way back into becoming productive citizens of New Mexico.
Which is very important.
Yes,
right? I mean,
it
it's
is.
something that we want to see happen. Doctor, what exactly, as far as organizations go, will be participating? I know you said law enforcement, right?
Law enforcement.
Who else will be there?
Well, I anticipate every type of medical provider, anybody who works in a field of medicine, but I'm also looking for people from the general public to show up, because we need to educate the public. We have a crisis and an epidemic going on right now. We thought we were doing better, but we're not. We want our overdose death rate went up 20% this past year, which is the highest increase we've ever had in 1 year.
Are there specific types of drugs that you should be
Everything went up this past year. Like heroin wasn't going up, it went up this year. Meth hadn't gone up in 12 years, it's gone up high. Prescription drug killers went way up. And cocaine also went up. And the only thing we've had an increase in the past years has been prescription drug killers.
What are some solutions here? Are there solutions that people can come up with by participating in the summit?
Well, at the summit, we're going to really emphasize on safeguarding your drugs. So that's taking personal responsibility for your prescription drugs, learning how to lock them up, how to dispose of them. And the second thing I like is the new technology that's available for prescription drug opioids. It's abuse deterrent opioids. And basically, if you can picture a Skittle, that's the type of pill it is. So, you know, most drugs are abused by, you know, smashing them up, either snorting them, smoking them, or injecting them. And these particular drugs, with these new formulations in them, would keep it, actually, if you try to tamper with it, the drug becomes dormant.
Really?
And let me tell you something, there were 12 pharmacies that were broken into in Albuquerque. They took all the prescription drug painkillers except for the ones that contained ADF technology or abuse deterrent formulation technology. Because if it's too much trouble to use, they're not going to use it.
You'd like to crush it so you can snort it, or liquefy it so that you can inject it. And 80% of teens who admit to misusing prescription painkillers tried to tamper with it for those uses.
So hopefully we can find a way to prevent that quickly. I've got just a few seconds left. When and where?
Again, it's going to be at the Crown Plaza Hotel, Tuesday, October 7th, from 8 a.m. to noon.
All right, thank you both for being here. I appreciate it. Very important topic, and best of luck with the summit. We'd like to hear more about it at the end, see how it turns out. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you.